This time we're going to take a look at inequalities and how we can draw them onto a number line. So here we have the inequality x is less than 5, which obviously we know how to list them now, but on a number line what we like to do is use a circle, and we're going to place that above the 5. And you'll notice that I haven't coloured it in, it's just an empty circle at this stage. And we need to show on here where the numbers are that are in fact less than 5. And we know they're here, so what we actually do is draw an arrow to say they're over this way. They're here. So from that circle, an arrow towards the left, and we are simply done. Now if I change it ever so slightly and add in the equal sign, we have the 5 in the same place, but this time it's coloured in to show that we are including the 5. And where are the numbers less than or equal to 5? Again, in this direction. So one of the main misconceptions are this. Because it's less than 5, they put it on 4. But you don't do that. You must always put the circle above the number in the inequality. Now, if it's including, you colour it in, like so. And if it's not including, it's empty. So this one, we can see it's coloured in, so we know it's going to be including the 2, and it's pointing to the numbers that are greater than 2. So we'd say that x, or n, whatever letter you want, is greater than or equal to the 2, again, is coloured in. This one is not including the 4, and it's pointing to the numbers less than 4. So this one is x is less than 4. Slightly harder now. So the answer is not going to look unfamiliar to you, so you just need to think. So if you imagine from here there was an arrow pointing this way, and we ended it because obviously it went on forever. But now because there's another number with the arrow pointing this way, they eventually meet. So now there is no arrow, but it's simply saying the numbers are in between here. So the numbers we are looking for can include 0, but are more than 0 in this direction. It cannot include 4, but it's less than 4. So we write it like this. So the numbers are more than or equal to 0 or less than 4. This one, we can have both of these inequality signs have the extra equal part. We can see there's got to be more than 4. So we're going to start with 4 is less than or equal to our x. And it's also got to be less than 6. And there we have it. Let's look at this one. So we know it cannot include the 2, and it cannot include the 0. And we're looking at numbers in here. So -2 and 0 on the ends. Inequalities have not got the equals. Pop your x in the middle, and you're done. And you've probably noticed that the signs are always in this direction. I say always, 9 times out of 10, if the picture looks like this, it's always going to be like it. Because it has to be less than this one and more than this one. Remember, -2 is less than x is the same as saying x is more than -2. This one's a little bit different. So they're not being joined up. We've shown that the numbers are less than -1, but they're also equal or more than or greater than 1. So we can't actually write this any other way apart from 2 separate inequalities. So the number is less than -1 and it's more than or equal to 1. So that's it. You just need to practice some of these now, but they're not difficult.